Aging beautifully is not telling everybody about it. Stop crying about it. Oh my God, when I hear these people like, I just want to like give them a little smack and just say, come on, you look beautiful. We're getting older, embrace it. That is what makes you look attractive. Complaining about it does not make you look attractive. Tough love, tough love. Lip color for fall. Whatever you want to wear. How's that? I don't know. I love berries. I love the deep berries. I think the mouth is more conducive to having something that's very natural looking and yet very sexy at the same time. So I'm not into bright colors, your neon colors for the fall. I like your berries and your reds. Well, my favorite lip product from my line are my legendary serum lipsticks because they are made with organic bitter cherry water. So they're super hydrating on the skin. They deliver a real pop of color. You can also put them on very lightly, just with your fingertip and the color. And those are my favorite right now. I also like my lip lights because they're very pretty colors. They moisturize the skin. They're like a lip shine rather than a gloss. So you got this little glow, but it's not too greasy looking. I love those also. Just a lot of moisture. I love oils. I love my luminizers. I wear them every single day. My highlighters, you know. I love the fact that you have to think of the different light hitting your face. And if you have just your face completely covered in makeup, you don't get that attractive, light, reflective glow. You know, perfect example are my luminizers. I have so many luminizers, and that little bit of hit on the cheek. Look at the glow that creates. You know, and that makes your skin look younger. Hydration for the skin is what makes you look younger, youthful, and healthy. So don't be afraid to pop that on. A little bit on your cheek. A little bit on your eyelid too to catch the light. So when you move around during the day and you're going in different areas of light, natural light, synthetic light, and it's got that beautiful glow, and that is what's gonna make you look young and keep you looking fresh for the day and youthful. Highlighter is always put on the elevated areas of the face. So that would be your cheekbones, down the center of your nose, the bow of the lips, in the corner of the eyes. I like to also pop it on just on my lid. You can see I always pop a little bit on here. And also for that shaping and shading, I like to use a little bit of the Beach Walk Betty for just doing a little bit of soft contouring. I'm not a contour girl, but that softness just to shape and highlight is beautiful. Oh, that's a good question. We have an in-house chemist that works with us, you know, and her and I work very closely on ingredients. She's the actual chemist, so she's going to the labs and helping them create what it is we want. So all our products are very individual. We are not just buying a product and putting our label on it and our name. We are working from scratch. And without the help of her, I would probably still have just my little pots that I did originally. And we have more ideas coming and more fantastic products coming. I think, you know, some of my colors that are the deeper colors of the legendary, like the Monica and the Angela, and some of the nudes also that are more in the vein of Jane or May, Naomi, and Pamela. Those are fabulous colors to go with that blush. Build up your lips or play it more in the nude kind of, you know, natural skin tone. Always will look good in that little pop of color on the blush. And I'm going to tell you exactly what I recommend for Japanese girls. Japanese girls have flawless skin. They have a superior healthy diet than most countries, and they look beautiful. And they need to keep that up with using a clean brand on their skin, avoiding all the brands that have, you know, some of the severe heavy chemicals in them that are very undesirable. Keep your skin looking beautiful. Use a natural product, natural cleansers, and drink a lot of water too. Water always really helps. Makeup tips. There's so many makeup tips. You know, less is more for me. I think that people should highlight there's something on their face that is the most attractive. Let's say you have really long eyelashes, or you have beautiful thick eyebrows, or you have fantastic lips. Pop on a red lip. Add a little bit of blush, or a little bit of, even if your eyes are a little bit hooded, just pop a little bit of you know what I love is my Adriana lip oil. And it's got a little hint of shimmer in there. It's almost like ground diamonds. I like to pop a little bit on the lid so that when you close the lid, it catches the light and you open your eyes and your eyes just look so magnetic. the makeup that I can't live without, I'm gonna have to say it's one of my oils. You know, I love my beauty oil. I love my new serum. I need that moisture and that glow on my skin, and I'm gonna have to honestly add in there my super serums, this sunscreen with a 30 SPF. I love to have that on my skin because my skin looks beautiful even if I'm just putting on an SPF. I never wanted to become a makeup artist. It fell into my hands. I was kind of put in a position where, okay, I can do makeup. I always did makeup on myself and my sisters. So I was put in a position where I had to do a whole bunch of people, and I realized, oh, I've got a pretty good eye. And then I kept getting jobs. It kept coming to me. Every time I turned around, I was getting a bigger job than the last time. And before I knew it, I'm in New York City. I'm working with all the super famous models and the big photographers, you name it, I've done it. And here I am. I got mad at the chemicals that were in the industry, that were in cosmetics, mostly when I kept putting them on all these young girls. So I decided to do my own brand. Never wanted to be a makeup artist, but I'm having a really good time, I have to say. Spots and wrinkles are spots and wrinkles, you know? We have to just realize that that's gonna happen as we age. And I think you're better off and you have more power when you embrace it and accept it. Pimples are a little bit of a different way of handling because, you know, the wrinkles you can't avoid. The pimples you can avoid, and that is putting the right things into your intestinal tract. So you want to make sure that you're eating really healthy food, drinking a lot of water, stay away from candy and all that stuff. And if you do get a few pimples, use a little bit of our concealer and just pop a little bit of my Uncover Up on top of it, just lightly, and it just will tone it down. It'll give it the moisture so it doesn't look dry. And you know, you'll be fine, it'll go away. Lip liner, add a lip liner on there. You'll find you'll get more fullness, it'll be more contour in the mouth, and you're gonna look at your lips and go, wow, what just happened? And that contour of the lip, when it's lined very nicely with the perfect color, looks amazing. It just looks really elegant, and it looks really professional, and it looks very seductive. Why do you have to apply liner? You don't need to apply liner. If it's drooping, you're not gonna see it anyway, and most eyeliners are gonna smudge. Embrace it. It's okay, but I could suggest putting an eyeshadow on your eyelid that's a brown color, a dark brown color, and that will make the hooded lid visually sink in a little bit more rather than outward. And so I suggest that you put on a powdered eyeshadow. The perfect ones in our brand are the eyebrow powders. Yes, I said eyebrow powders. Use those as an eyeshadow. You got light, medium, and dark, and I'm telling you, they work fantastic, and they don't crease up. They last a long time. It looks really good. And then you'll see that your eye will get more. Go for cat eye. Go for that sultry eye. Self-worth, do something that makes you happy. That's the only way you're gonna have self-worth. It's not people telling you you're beautiful or telling you, oh my God, you're so talented. You have to find that within yourself. You have to cater to yourself and you know, nurture yourself. Do things for yourself. And do a little list every day of things you want to accomplish. And as you mark them off slowly, you're gonna feel so proud of yourself, and your self-worth is gonna just blossom. Turning point in my life, I'm constantly having turning points. Oh my God, something's always going right, then something's always going wrong. You know, things change, you know, out of the blue, and you know, I'm getting used to it, and I have to admit, I'm kind of addicted to it. If there's no action going on, it's kind of depressing. What part of the face should always be done with makeup is, I think, your skin. Your skin should have oil on and moisturizer. That's the only makeup that's the most important thing to have on your skin, is good moisturizer. All right, I'm gonna suggest to you, one of the problems is you need more moisture in your skin. And what is more moisture? Usually is hydration, which is water. I love the oil because I'm a very big fan of oils on the skin. And I did a product called the Super Serum, and it's my adaptogenic herbal blend on the top and the mineralized seawater underneath. Now, during the day when you feel a little dry, give it a shake, pop it on your face, and I'm telling you, you have revitalized your skin to perfection. It looks more hydrated and moisturized, and give that youthfulness back. Super Serum. Oh, that's a good question. It's funny. Sometimes if I'm stressed and things, I sleep maybe 4 or 5 hours. And on a good day when I'm relaxed and I've had a little bit of time off, I usually sleep about sometimes, 7, 8, sometimes even 9 hours. So I try to get as much sleep as possible, but there are some days, like on a full moon, I'm awake all night long. First thing I do in the morning is tell my dog I love her, my little Ruby Moon. And then I go downstairs and I take goat colostrum and I take nanokinase. And then I do my little celery juice. And at night, the last thing I do at night usually is, you're gonna laugh, I brush my teeth and pop on my retainers. I'm sorry, it's the truth. That's the last thing I do.